everyone, welcome to Yoga Upload. I'm Maris Aylward. Today's video is 3 tips for new yoga teachers. This is one of many videos I'll be doing for a series specifically targeted for yoga teachers, all new, aspiring, and experienced yoga teachers. Before we dive right in, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. That way you don't miss any of my videos. Click the bell icon that you see below. That is your notifications. And when that is turned on, you'll get notified every time I post a new video or when I go live. Now let's dive right into my 3 tips for new yoga teachers. Number 1, remain a student. Your yoga teacher training that you take to become certified as a yoga teacher, that is only the beginning of your journey. After you graduate, let's say, from your training and you start actually teaching group classes, you will realize that there is so much more to know and to learn. So it is your responsibility as a yoga teacher to keep studying. So there are many ways to do this. Keep taking classes, keep up your own practice, go to other teachers' classes, take workshops, whether in person or online. There are a lot of online yoga teacher trainings that are available. You need to keep evolving if you are serious about having longevity in your career as a yoga teacher. So study, study, study. You are a teacher, yes, but you will always be a yoga student. Tip number 2, say yes a lot. And what do I mean by that? What this means is in the beginning of your yoga teaching career, you cannot afford to say no to a lot of the yoga teaching opportunities that come your way. And by afford, I don't just mean money. You may not need the money, but you need the experience. Going through your yoga teacher training, intense as that might be, is a completely different thing from actually teaching people in front of you. So you need to immerse yourself in that experience. You need to immerse yourself in that activity. When you start considering becoming a yoga teacher or when you're new, you might have an idea of who you are and who you want to be as a yoga teacher, but you'll never know for sure until you try all these different teaching scenarios and possibilities. Now, there are 3 things you can say yes to. Say yes to teaching at different venues. Don't limit yourself to teaching at yoga studios. Don't look your nose down at gyms or fitness centers. They can teach you a lot. Also be open to teaching at these non-traditional settings like yoga at the park or yoga at the office. You know, some businesses like to hire yoga teachers for the wellness of their employees. So be open to teaching at a conference room in some office building somewhere. You can teach at community centers, hospitals even, or your local library. Actually, my first yoga class that I've ever taught was at our local library. So be open to any venue. It will teach you how to navigate different logistics, you know, if there's a sound system or no sound system, no props, no mats, you have to move chairs around, you learn how to navigate all of these. Second, say yes to different populations. Whatever you are qualified or certified to teach, try those. You might teach beginners or more experienced students, athletes, dancers, office workers. You can teach small groups that you create on your own, teach a group of your friends, or you might try private one-on-one sessions. That is also another area that's completely different from teaching group classes, so you want to be able to experience all of these. Third, say yes to teaching different styles. Again, whatever you were certified or trained to teach, try teaching that. Beginner classes, vinyasa classes, hatha. If you're trained in yin or restorative, make sure you get some experience in those styles. Saying yes a lot in the beginning of your career will achieve 2 things. It will improve your teaching dramatically, radically. And second, you will learn so much about yourself, about who you are as a yoga teacher and who you're not as a yoga teacher, which is also very important. You know, not all of these teaching opportunities will work out, and that's okay. That's part of the process. Eventually, as you gain more experience, you have to be more selective about the things that you say yes to because you already know who you are and what you want and what you need and what you're good at. So eventually, you'll start saying no. But for now, as a new yoga teacher, you need to say yes a lot. Final tip number 3 is to connect. Connect to your local yoga community. And that means getting yourself out there, practicing at different yoga studios and fitness centers that offer yoga. Introduce yourself to the teachers, the students, talk to them. It's also very important to introduce yourself to the owner and let them know that you're a new yoga teacher and you are willing to be added to their substitute teacher list. Being a sub is a great way to introduce yourself to your yoga community and to get your first few teaching gigs. To go to different workshops and yoga events in your area, other teachers' classes. If there are meetup groups or even online yoga teachers groups, you can join that. That's usually how people ask for subs, or if they're hiring new yoga teachers, you want to be in the know. And if you practice at certain yoga studios, it's more likely that the owner might eventually hire you as a yoga teacher there if you practice there because they know you. So connect, talk to teachers, introduce yourself, sub. Really get involved with your local yoga community. And those are my 3 tips for new yoga teachers. I hope that was helpful. If there are other topics or questions you're interested in as a yoga teacher, please write that in the comments below. And if you like this video, click like. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, thank you so much for practicing with me. If you've received any benefit from using my yoga videos, please consider supporting my channel, Yoga Upload. You can make a one-time donation on PayPal or a monthly donation on Patreon. Any amount will be greatly appreciated. Please click the box you see on your screen right now or read the description box below to learn more. Thanks again.